Welcome back to another episode of On the Rocks here on the Filmaholic channel. The topic that we were discussing on our unfiltered episode this week is films that deserve a sequel. Now, this is just our personal thing where it's like, what movie would we like to see a sequel to? And I'm gonna go ahead and say too, and I don't know about you guys, but anything that like they are actively making, I didn't include. So,
no, I didn't. Yeah.
I just went with movies that have not been announced, and some that I know are not going to happen, but I would just like to see. So, does anyone have a film to kick this off? No? Okay, I'll go first. I just watched The Big Lebowski, rewatched it, which is my third favorite film. So that's a film that I think I would like to see a sequel to. I would call it The Little Lebowski instead of The Big Lebowski 2. Bring the Coen brothers back. Bring Jeff Bridges back. John Goodman. Julianne Moore. John Turturro. Bring all that cast members back. There's not really you can't bring Steve Buscemi back because obviously the character is dead, and the other actors have sadly passed away, so you can't bring them back as well. You could bring Tara Reid back.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
There's really no reason to. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you might could if you wanted to do something, because I'd bring Julianne Moore back. But anyways, what I would have the film be is I would have it be about the child that he had with Julianne Moore. Sam Elliott. Bring Sam Elliott back as well.
Yeah.
Got to bring him back as the narrator. But yeah, I would have it about their child, and I would have it be a female. Follow her. I think like Jennifer Lawrence, cast her as the lead. God.
She's too old.
Too old?
Yeah.
How?
You gotta have somebody in like their 20s.
Why?
If it comes out now?
Yeah.
You gotta be like, what, 22?
Well, the movie I don't think was based in '98. It was based in the early '90s. So she would be older. If the movie came out and was based now.
Jennifer Lawrence is almost 40 years old.
I think she's like 32.
She is like our age, dude. What are you talking about?
She is not my age.
She was born in the '90s.
I don't believe you.
I'm pretty sure. Am I really wrong? Like, is she that?
29, but she does not look 29.
Okay. Yeah. See.
Time has not been good to her.
Man.
Just like 35.
Whatever. Okay. This is my cast. I would choose her. Whoever you choose, have her be the lead, but bring the dude back. Obviously, is the second main character with Walter. I wanted to feel like the original. You know, Coen Brothers. The past couple movies, well, at least the last movie that they made wasn't very good. Yeah. So this is the first film I have on here to mention. What do you think about that idea? I know, Bill, you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, right?
I have not, so.
Okay, well.
I seen like, what is it? One clip when he pulls out the bowling ball, so that was funny as hell.
All right, well, why don't you go watch the movie?
Is it on Netflix?
No, I don't think it's on that. I don't think it's on. It's on Stars. If you could get the free trial, 7-day trial, off of Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime.
You can buy the Steelbook too.
But yeah, definitely check it out when it's my third favorite film.
That movie sucks, dude.
Would you like to see a sequel to The Big Lebowski?
No.
No. One and done.
One and done, man. Yeah.
Well, probably for some. Well, just for the way you and other people rave about it. No, even if the second one is really good, will the second one top the first one?
No.
Well, see, I hate that argument all the time as far as that goes, which I agree with you, like, in terms of if they made a sequel, people aren't going to be happy. Like, it's always going to be like, some people are not going to be happy with it. And that goes for any sequel. You know, even we were talking about in the last episode of Top Shelf, we were talking about Indiana Jones. You know, the new Indiana Jones could come out, which I didn't include that on here, but that's another movie I'd want to see a sequel to. But the new Indiana Jones is going to come out, and some people are going to like it, some people are gonna hate it. It's just the way it is, you know. But yeah,
I'm just saying that just because like you see what happened to The Hangover and what happened to like Meet the Fuckers.
Meet the Fuckers.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, what is it in Little Fuckers?
Well, that Meet the Fockers was already the sequel, so.
Yeah. But that's a little bit differently. All those movies came out like pretty close together. This is a situation where I could, you know, it's been a long time since The Big Lebowski came out, over 20 years. So, you know, it's a movie that if you made a sequel to it now, it's like, oh man, you know, make a sequel to this movie that's 20 years old, you expect it to be so amazing. It's kind of like the Dumb and Dumber thing, which that was just a bad movie, you know. But does it need to be as good as the original or better? One would hope that it would be. Sure, you can go. You can hope that, but I don't
just want consistency.
Yes, I agree with that, but that's different. That's like, you shouldn't like if this movie was coming out, you shouldn't go into it and be like, I hope this is better than The Big Lebowski. No, I mean The Big Lebowski is its own movie. You know, this is a sequel to it, but I don't want it to be copied. I don't want it to be the same storyline. You know, I want it to be something new. So it's going to be its own thing. So I shouldn't hold it to the same level. That's like, you know, with TV series, like for Bloodline. I know I bring it up a lot, but they had Bloodline season 1, which was great, but it was its own thing. And then season 2 happened, and everyone got so upset because it's not what they wanted. And I'm like, what did you want? The same thing that season 1 did? Because it had the same feel. It was just like the characters were dealing with something else, and it's like that's how it is. It's a new story. You know, you don't want the same thing.
It's kind of the same thing with 13 Reasons Why. Not that season 2 was that good, but
it evolved.
I don't know what people wanted. Yeah, I mean, there's not another person that kills himself, so
right.
You're gonna deal with the aftermath of that.
So
I'd watch it.
Yeah, that's like Bloodline. You know, character dies in season 1, and the second season is about them dealing with that.
Yeah.
So
I'd watch it, but I don't want it.
But consistency, that's a very important thing for any sequel. And that's, you know, my issue with, say, Dumb and Dumber 2. It wasn't consistent. It didn't feel like the same franchise. Same thing with that Vacation revamp with Ed Helms. Didn't feel like Vacation to me. You're making a completely different type of comedy.
Dumb and Dumber was total morons.
It was just an SNL skit. That's what that shit was. Yeah, but that's my first film that I want to throw out. What do you guys have a movie to throw out?
Monsters Inc.
I don't have that written down, but that is one I thought of. Yeah.
Where's my Monsters Inc. sequel? I got Incredibles 2, but I can't get this.
You got a prequel.
Yeah, I got a prequel, but you set up a sequel.
Right. In 2001. And I'm like, you know, that was one of the ones that I watched. And I'm like, this does need a sequel.
One of their best movies.
And instead, you made a prequel.
I don't.
And then they brought in John Krasinski to be in the prequel, or just like for what, 4 lines?
I don't even remember if he was in that movie.
He was the guy that gave Lebowski the hat.
Oh, I don't know. It was okay. I think I gave it a 3, but I think it was definitely underwhelming. It was just like, it's one of the lower tier Pixar films.
Everybody was excited when you announced Monsters Inc. movie. Like, oh, it's the sequel. Nope. That's what we should be getting.
It was definitely more kiddie.
Yeah, definitely.
Am I wrong? When they were announcing that Disney Plus was happening, were we not supposed to get a Monsters Inc. series?
Yeah, but I think it's like
rumored.
No, I thought that was confirmed. Like when they were announcing the stuff,
it's happening. It's just like the animation's going to be most like cartoon.
No, I don't like.
Sort of like what they're doing with What If or Marvel, like that kind of animation.
You're telling me this is not Pixar animation?
I don't know.
What the fuck, man?
I mean, I may be possibly wrong, but this is just from the stuff I've seen and read, so.
Oh, God.
I would rather prefer the Pixar animation.
Yeah, it's a Pixar movie, so definitely.
I mean,
Let's go to the 80s. Get 80s animation.
If they can use the animation for those Forky shorts, they can use the animation for that.
Right. Pixar puts out shorts, so why would it be? Man.
Now, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy
just
the Forky.
Just with stuffed animals.
Yeah, it's just like
Muppets.
That was my first idea.
But yeah, that's something I was confused about because like when they announced Disney Plus, they announced that with the Mandalorian. They're like, you're getting a Mandalorian, you're getting Lizzie McGuire, you're getting Monsters Inc. series.
I get Lizzie McGuire.
I could get a Lizzie McGuire.
What'd you say about Lizzie McGuire?
At this rate, we might not even get one.
No, probably not.
And I will fucking cancel Plus for a day.
She's not coming back unless they put it on Hulu and make it what she wants it, and I completely agree that's what they should do. Instead of, I don't know why you would make a follow-up series about a character in her 30s for kids.
Yeah.
Like, this is for people who like the original.
It's meant for us.
Exactly.
It's meant for me, you. But anyways, we'll get into it some other time. Okay, for me, I would like to see a Iron Giant sequel.
I never saw the original.
Me neither. Never watched it.
It was always one of the movies that was like at the video store that I was like, maybe, but then I always saw another movie I wanted more. So
yeah.
Never watched it, so I cannot say.
This movie's it's great.
That's what I hear.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna
say a live action Iron Giant.
I'm not gonna say. Well, okay. To be realistic, I don't think a sequel will happen just because of the animation of its time. And according to movie studios, that kind of animation doesn't make money anymore.
Well, I mean, you could update the animation. Brad Bird's still a big animation director. So.
I mean, they can. I mean, yeah, if they get like an animation director, and if they do what the animation what's it from the Spideyverse?
Yeah. Well, wasn't that like a personal story for him though? Like, wasn't it his brother or something was killed, and it was like a metaphor for gun violence or something?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll get around to it.
Just from I mean, it's really good. I think the both of you will enjoy it.
Is this what company made the Iron Giant?
I think it's Warner Brothers.
Oh, so it's not going to be streaming.
No, it's not. Well, to HBO Max.
Yeah, which I'm not going to get.
Free trial, dude.
Oh, I have HBO.
Yeah.
Well, I already have it anyway.
You already have it? You're that excited? You already signed up?
No, it's just like, I mean, you already know I've had HBO, so it's going to switch to HBO
You're like,
Max.
man, I got to get that Green Lantern show.
Yeah, well,
Can't wait.
It's like, I know the Joker premiere tonight, which I really didn't feel like seeing it.
Next film I want to throw out is, and this isn't a sequel. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and say the movie. It's Solo. I don't want a Solo 2. I want a spinoff from a spinoff. I want a Crimson Dawn movie with Qi'ra and Darth Maul. Qi'ra's the lead, Darth Maul is a supporting character in the film. I think it would do really well. You would please the people that loved Solo, like me, but you would also please other people too that are big fans of Maul and would like to see him back on the big screen in a bigger. And give Qi'ra justice because I mean she was a great character in Solo. I think she's a better character than Rey, and I think she deserves her own movie.
I agree with that.
But I also think this show could work better and more realistically would happen as a show on Disney Plus, which is I'm fine with that as well. But I want to go ahead and throw that out there as I mentioned.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, people will watch it just because the Darth Maul, the fan base he has from the Clone Wars.
Yep.
Yeah, it will
And,
really,
you know,
it will happen as a Disney Plus show, and it will it will be one, or if not their best shows if they do it.
and this is something too with the people over there. So they announced recently another show's happening, right? And they announced the lady who was the Russian doll that she created, and she's the showrunner on this new Star Wars show. And they haven't said what it is yet. They just said the rumor is it's a thriller and it's female led, which I'm hoping, and I've hoped from the beginning, this by the Kenobi. Other than Kenobi, the Kira show is the main one I want. I hope that that's what it is. But if it is, well, if it's not, then it should be. But if it is, I don't know why you didn't go ahead and announce that that's what it is now, because like you just had Clone Wars come out, where Maul was a big part of Clone Wars, and people were talking about that stuff with him and Ahsoka, like the fight and all that, and people were just like losing their minds about it. Why not announce that now? Hey, we're making a Kira Maul show. You're about to see. This isn't the end of him. You're going to see him again soon in live action, and you're going to, because that Ray Park came back to do the motion capture for those fights. I think it would have excited a lot of people, but no, we're not going to announce it.
None of your business, dude.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna wait whenever they release the second season of Mando.
I guess, man. Where's Cassian Andor happening?
I don't think they have any idea what they're doing.
Hey, I think they're filming was supposed to start this month. But,
Dude, I thought that show started filming last fall.
I thought it was supposed to come out this summer.
I was hoping. The rumor was like it's either going to come out sometime end of 2020, early 2021. That was what they originally said. But that's what, even then, I was like, why would it not come out in 2020 when you were already filming it in 2019?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I think film is going to start either sometime around the summer, because like seeing Diego Luna grow his hair out. So
you don't think they've filmed anything?
I don't think they haven't filmed anything.
Like, I thought they were building sets last year. Man.
I mean, everything Star Wars has
like catering, and they were just like, "Are we gonna film this thing or what?"
Everything with Star Wars has been a mess, especially with the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Because like, did you hear about like the original? What they're going to do with it?
No. Enlighten me.
The show was basically like the title was going to be like Kenobi or something like that, and the show was mostly going to be like about like a girl looking for Kenobi, and Kenobi just shows up like at the last episode.
What?
You're saying Ewan McGregor would be in one episode?
Yeah.
I don't believe this article.
No, I don't.
I mean, either way, you can't be pissed off about like it being like put in the back burner. Like, if I'd rather something be delayed so it can be better.
Well, I don't know. That's a
especially
whole
with everything that's going on with that property, man.
If that's true, that brings even more issues, okay? Because, like, if that's true, first of all, that sucks. Like, that is awful. Like, I would jump off my balcony in anger. I don't know. Just, I can't even imagine if I was waiting for this Obi-Wan show and turn it on and watch the first episode, and Obi-Wan wasn't even in the first episode.
And the rest of it.
No, I'm not either. Like, fuck that. What?
You're not getting me, man.
Like, that is.
You're gonna walk into Disney headquarters. You're gonna be like, give it over here. You don't know what the fuck you're doing with it. Give it.
So, like, I mean, if that was true, and that's the series that was written from the guy who wrote Drive, you're telling at what point in his writing of the whole series did you realize that was the case and still come out at Celebration and all that? Say the scripts are done. We're gonna start filming soon. That was at Celebration. So if that was the show and you were okay with it at the time, what happened? Was it the reaction to the announcement that you were like, oh man, maybe we need to have him in more episodes?
I mean, the show is named after him.
I don't know, but it's just different decisions like that at Disney anyway that I'm always confused about. It's even like the stuff with Solo to begin with. It was these guys were hired to make this movie, and their vision didn't sound like it. I'm honestly glad they didn't make the movie, personally, because from what we've heard, it doesn't sound like a movie that should have been Star Wars. I think they should have got somebody like Ron Howard in the first place to direct Solo. But I don't know why you hire them to direct the movie to begin with. At what point did you not realize your visions were like the same?
Oh, you see, they're gonna direct the new Ryan Gosling movie.
No.
Yeah.
Really, the space one?
Yep.
That's interesting. They're good directors. I just don't. I've never seen them as a fit for Star Wars. And people talk about Spider-Verse and everything, and I love Spider-Verse, and I think they contributed a lot to it because of that humor, and it works for Spider-Man, not like a Han Solo Star Wars movie. But with Spider-Verse, they're not the directors on that film. Just want to remind people again that they didn't direct that film. This always seems like people forget that. They're like, oh, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, Spider-Verse. No.
Nope. Did not direct.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have another movie?
Blade Runner 2049.
That's already happened.
They haven't greenlit a sequel.
You mean a sequel to 2049?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what?
Blade Runner 2049's out, dude.
That's what I'm calling it.
Right there.
I want a sequel to that.
What are you calling it? Blade Runner 69?
Whenever it comes out. Well, whatever.
How many years from now? 59?
Be about the Resistance. Have Harrison Ford and his daughter.
Well, you're definitely not going to do it more than 2059 then. If you bring in Harrison Ford back.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'd watch it. It's not going to happen, though.
Get out of here. No faith.
Not going to happen. People didn't come out for this one. Yeah, it had Ryan Gosling in it. 5-star movies. Fantastic. One of my favorite movies.
Out, dude.
But they're missing out.
Got my poster over there.
Yeah, you don't have one, dude.
I got the large poster and then the 2 small character posters beside it.
Yeah, mine got destroyed when I moved. Just pulled it out, just ripped in half. Oh. My small ones. Obviously I got my big one in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got those. Sylvia Hope.
Like Sylvia I said, Hope. She's dead.
She's not even on the poster.
Nope. Anna de Armas, though. She's gonna come back.
Best performance of the movie.
Different character, but she's gonna.
Yeah, she's not coming back as Joy. I don't know.
Well, Joy is all of them.
No, not this Joy.
Not that Joy.
Not that Joy.
Belle said that idea sucked.
What idea sucked?
Blade Runner 3. Yeah, see? You have another movie?
He's excited. Wants another Rambo, but not Blade Runner 3.
Rambo 6!
No, much. I don't know if this would. I guess you can say like a sequel. But I don't know. Well, at least like an add-on will be like from was it a sequence from Revenge of the Sith, and it'll be Order 66. Now I know they've done it with Fallen Order and the Clone Wars with Rex and Ahsoka, but I probably would like to see like a mini series out of that.
You're really into this Clone War thing. I mean, you're the Clone Troopers idea.
Yeah, because like in the movies you just kind of get like a bunch of dudes that are just following orders, and you don't get to know them as people. But in the Clone Wars, you get to like know them for like who they are as individuals.
They still just murder Jedis.
Yeah, but they don't have to like. Have you seen the show?
No, but they just murder Jedis.
Well, yeah, because they have no control over it.
What do you mean? Who pulled the trigger?
So they have a chip. They have a chip in their head. That's why.
Like they talk about they trying to resist, but they just can't. As long as they they can resist it for a while, but there's just gonna be a point they just can't hold on to it anymore.
Arnold
they
had in Terminator 3, and he got over it.
Well, Rex does.
Well, Rex got the chip removed.
Right.
Rex was trying to like resist for a while. He was trying to give Ahsoka just like get the hell out, but he couldn't like flat out say it because like he has a chip in his head.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get that show with Bill.
I don't think so either.
Me neither.
I like Blade Runner.
You know what you might get. You know what you might get though. What you might get.
Cassian Andor.
If you're lucky, you might get this. You might get a novel.
Yeah. Doesn't tie in though.
It won't tie in, but you might get the novel. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout.
Fuck Disney. Fuck you.
Be on the lookout.
They have to make a fucking novel, Jip. God damn it.
Yeah. Be excited.
Oh,
Next one. Don't worry. The next movie I have on here, it won't happen either, because they've already moved on. But I would still like to see it, and I still think it would make a lot of money, and that's Spider-Man 4.
God, dude, get over it.
Bring Chubby back. Sam Raimi back.
It's not happening.
Make it happen. Make it happen. What we could do?
James Franco.
James Franco, his character is dead.
Not coming back, man.
Harry Osborn is dead.
He's alive. Secret.
I don't need to bring him back. He's dead. There's other villains.
No more.
Other villains.
No
Alfred
more.
Molina said he would come back and Doc Ock.
Back. You're the same dude that was saying the same fucking line from The Last Jedi. Say like, what is it? Forget the past, bury it and shit.
Past died.
Then like 2 weeks later, was just like, then you were like,
It's not
bring
my
the
fault.
fucking mask back.
Tobey
Bring
Maguire is the best Spider-Man. His two movies are two of the best Spider-Man. What are you talking about? I'm insane.
Oh, get over Tobey Maguire, dude. He can't act.
It's better than Tom Holland.
No. As an actor, no. He might be a better
As
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yes.
Fuck you.
20 years ago.
What are you talking about? Toby can't act either. You haven't. I don't. Watch Pleasantville, dude. Good movie.
God, that's all. Is that a new performance from Tobey Maguire?
What new performance from Tobey Maguire have you seen though?
Great Gatsby. Ugh.
That was the last time, and that was 7 years ago. And that movie sucked though.
Awful. He sucked in it too.
That movie sucked, and it had a bad director.
He sucked.
Is he on the level as Leo? No. So you're not gonna get that performance from him in the movie.
But
if you got a good director in there, I think Toby would do a good job.
No. Get out of here. It's not happening, man. Get over that.
It's not happening. I said that. But, okay, let me give you this pitch. First, we do this live-action Spider-Verse, which is the main thing I want. Bring him back in that way. And you have him, Holland, Andrew Garfield. They're all in this movie. And then from that, you do the spinoff, which is Spider-Man 4, and you continue to follow him in there. Look at the Spider-Man, I think it's Spider-Man Reign comic, and just do that. Loosely adapt that live action as your fourth Spider-Man movie, which is the older Spider-Man. He has to come back in the game because this villain has assembled this version of the Sinister Six. I think it's actually the Sinister Seven in this one, but it's a version of the team this guy assembles with the older Spider-Man. Mary Jane dies in the film. Yeah. Make that. I want to see it.
It's not happening.
I know it's not happening, but it should. Andrew Garfield's better than Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it's true.
I do. You got me there.
What's another movie you have?
Edge of Tomorrow.
They're never making that sequel either.
Well, duh.
Man, I was like 6 years ago. Where's it at?
Well, they're probably still deciding on the title of the first one.
Man, is it Edge of Tomorrow or Live Die Repeat?
It's Edge of Tomorrow.
It's Edge of Tomorrow. That's what I went to see at the movies.
Live Die Repeat was the tagline.
Exactly.
And we changed that to the title.
That's an awful title too. Live Die Repeat. What?
No, Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day Tom Cruise will finish his Mission Impossible movies so he can film it. Maybe this is what the space movie is. Maybe they go to space in the second.
He's gonna die during that movie. So I hope they wrap the Mission Impossible movies up.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
He's gonna be 60. So.
Wasn't Nolan supposed to do something in space too? Did he do it?
No, who cares?
Was Interstellar was part of that in space?
That was in space.
Was part of that actually shot in space though? I don't know what he was trying to film in space. You're not taking the set up there and filming. So who cares?
I'm not making it right, bro.
I don't know, man. Why don't you just have him direct the film with Tom Cruise starring in it and put it in space?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see it.
I also have Zootopia on my list.
I also have Last Action Hero on my list.
You want a sequel or you want a remake?
I want a sequel. I told you that.
I don't like your idea, though, man.
I'm sorry. The sequel is going to follow a new lead, which is going to be Dwayne Johnson and a new kid. And Arnold, though, he's coming back as Jack Slater. He's coming back in the movie as a supporting character, which happens to be the idol of our lead character, maybe role model, our mentor.
Why would they be the what?
What?
Why would that be their model, their idol?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe he's really famous in that world that he's in. Part of the same franchise.
You lost me, man.
Jack Slater's in a movie, right?
Few of them.
Comes out of the movie.
He went back in.
Right. Have this new character be in that franchise too.
No.
That franchise that Jack Slater's in has continued going, and this is the new star of that franchise.
That was Jack Slater 4.
It's still going, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Was this Jack Slater 17?
They're bringing it back. It's Rebuquel.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
And they're going into it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're excited.
You lost me, man.
Where did I lose you? You don't want Arnold in the movie?
Just reboot it. If you're going to remake it.
Oh, man. Bring him back. Abel, do you have a movie?
You know what? Just because it's a guilty pleasure. What is it? Me Before You.
I saw that when I was looking up stuff, but I don't know what the sequel would be.
I have the book. I haven't read it. It's my mom's book, but it's basically will be After You.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the title. After You.
I don't know. I like the first one. I don't want a sequel to that.
Am I thinking about a different fucking movie?
It's got Emilia Clarke, dude. You're probably thinking of a different movie.
No, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. You want a sequel to that?
Yeah, I kind of want a sequel to that.
I just don't know what the sequel would be. I like that movie just fine.
I mean, the book is based about her moving, her trying to move on and forget about Will, and I think she moves to New York.
But see, what I'm not gonna like is she's gonna have another love interest.
I think in the movie she does have a love interest. Not in the movie, in the book. I know she becomes really good friend. I think my mom mentioned she becomes really good friends with that guy that was taking care of Will, his doctor, nurse, whatever.
He moved to New York too?
Huh?
He moved to New York too?
Yeah.
What do you have against the movie, man?
I haven't seen it. It didn't look like I wanted to watch it either.
It's good.
Take your word for it.
It surprised me. I watched it on Prime one day. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I teared up, man.
4 stars.
Last Christmas too? Were you in that as well?
What?
Last Christmas too?
I like Last Christmas. It was all right.
Like 3 stars.
Yeah. Well, Me Before You 4 stars.
Oh, well.
No tearing up, though. That didn't happen.
You don't ever tear up in movies.
It's just not happening.
Wholehearted.
It's not happening, dude.
Man,
It's just it doesn't happen.
it's crazy. Something's wrong.
It's I don't know. It's not happening. Abel, you cry during movies a lot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I love it though. I don't love it, but I do love it because it's like if a show or a movie makes me tear up or like that's an accomplishment. I feel like for that show.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
I got a little teary eyed with Hollywood there at that one scene at the end.
What?
I was like, what? I don't know what's happening.
What scene?
The scene with Ernie and I can't remember her name.
Holland Taylor.
What?
Holland Taylor. His girlfriend.
Yeah.
God, dude.
It's a sad scene.
Man.
I didn't cry, but I got a little. Got me emotional. I was like, oh man.
Oh man.
It's a good scene.
Not for me, I guess.
No.
It's never happened. I don't.
No. Trying to think. He didn't get teary eyed at all in 3 Billboards.
Oh.
I liked it, but no.
I don't cry, but if I
The whole
did,
stuff with Woody Harrelson. No emotion. The scene with the deer.
First of all, you never liked the scene with the deer till recently. I remember you saying.
Since when?
I remember you saying that was your least favorite scene of the movie.
I don't remember that. What are you talking about?
I forget nothing.
Well, you don't have any document of it, so.
I'll find it. You think I mean, there's certain scenes where it's like really emotional, but I just don't cry. So.
Dog scene and I'm Legend.
No.
That I did.
No emotion.
Good.
Don't care about the dog.
Goodness gracious. I mean, it's sad, but no. I might look into what. I mean, I'm sure there are movies where I would come close.
I cried at the end of Endgame when he finally got his dance.
No, didn't.
What?
When he got his
dance. Yeah, when Rogers got his dance with Peggy.
That was the moment in Endgame that you cried?
Yeah, I cried more than that, than I cried when Tony snapped his fingers.
You don't like Captain America.
I don't not like Captain America.
You just hate him. You say, screw this guy.
But I like the sad.
You were like, nah, man, the first Avengers. And they're like, no bueno.
Yeah,
and when I started talking, you were like, hey, man, you know what? I rewatched the first Avenger, and I locked it in my letterbox, and you know what? It's pretty good.
That's true. I didn't like that movie to begin with, and now I really like it. But the saddest scenes, I mean, the Endgame is after the two moments in that movie is one after he snapped his fingers when he falls back against the wall and Pepper comes over. That scene and the scene where he's like, "I love you 3000" as the hologram, and then obviously
I did fucking yeah.
Well, and with the moment where Happy's like, "I'll get you all the hamburgers you want." Oh man.
Okay. To give like a better explanation then. Okay, with when Black Widow risked her life, I did teared up and my heart felt like it got cracked. Then with the snap, I didn't cry because I was like on cloud 9. But then when they got to like the funeral and all that, that's when it finally hit me. Then with the dance, it was most like tears of joy.
Yeah. Nope. Didn't happen.
You make a whole episode on that, really, of like movies that made you cry.
I will.
Came close to it.
I'll be just I'll be just there silently.
Never even came close.
I don't know. It's just
like there hasn't been like anything, a show, a short.
No, I haven't cried during any movie. No.
A movie that was so god awful you just cried because you just wasted your time.
I just turned it off.
See, in The Office when Michael leaves. with him and Jim.
Uh,
That gets me every time. The scene with him and Jim, followed by then Pam running after him at the airport.
yeah.
And both of those is like.
If I was gonna cry like in the office, something. I mean, that would be one of the ones that comes close. But then, like when Jim and Pam get married, when Jim finds out, when Jim finds out he's pregnant,
he's pregnant.
You know what I mean, dude.
I've seen that episode.
It's a cut deleted.
Well, the wedding when they do the dance, I mean. Honestly, I got a little bit choked up when they that new thing, the Office cast reuniting.
Yeah, that was pretty serious.
You mean like you came close?
No, well, I mean as close as I can, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, dude. This doesn't happen.
I felt sad, but
like Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh yeah. I cried in that.
Trying to think like other ones that come close.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't.
Well, there's our next idea for On the Rocks.
Well,
did you ever cry for The Notebook? I never cried in it. Like,
oh.
I mean, some of those movies too, like The Notebook, I haven't seen in years. So like, if I rewatched it now, I don't know if it would like spark an emotion.
It went down for me.
A lot of stuff with, I don't know, anything with pets is gonna like, I hate, yeah, which like certain stuff like that I'm not even gonna watch anymore. Like was that Dog's Purpose that came out? I'm not watching that movie. Why do I want to watch a movie where I know a dog's gonna die?
Why not?
No thing. I watched Marley as Me as a kid. I'm like, why did I watch this movie? I know the dog's gonna die.
Yeah.
Old Yeller. What the fuck?
Oh, that was the movie they were talking about in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. See, maybe he kills the dog in the end. Like what?
Another one I have on here is Prometheus 3, which would be, they have Prometheus, Alien Covenant. I want one more. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Alien Covenant.
What?
What's Alien Covenant?
Are you messing with me?
Is that one he's gonna make next?
No, it was the better film than Prometheus. It was.
No, I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell. Definitely not.
I don't know what people's problem with that movie is.
Definitely not better than Prometheus. I don't know what you're talking about.
I enjoyed both of them. Were they fantastic? No, but I enjoyed both of them. And obviously, Alien Covenant ended with a cliffhanger type thing. So I definitely want you to come back, make one more film that ties up this trilogy. I don't know if Ridley Scott should be. I think he should be in pretty big charge of it. But I don't know if he should be directing it. But those Prometheus and Alien Covenant were definitely his vision. So I want him to be a huge part of this third film. But I would like maybe somebody else to come in and direct it. But either way, I don't think it's going to happen. I think next time you see Alien, it's going to be. I think the next Alien film they're going to make is going to be Alien 3, which is retconning the old Alien movies, other than 1 and 2, and bring Sigourney Weaver back. I think that's what they'll end up doing.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
Michael Fassbender, you got to give him something to do.
Please. Oh, God.
Dave. Was it David? That was his name?
David. Yeah. David. Oh, I got District 9, which I know you haven't seen. Duval, you watched that?
I have just like the first 45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
It was the middle of the night. It was pretty good. I was liking it from what I was seeing.
Yeah, that's another one they set up a cliffhanger. Never got made. So.
And I don't think it will.
No, it won't.
It's way too long ago.
Not gonna happen at all. Same thing with Tron Legacy. That was another one on my list. You're not getting a sequel.
Well, see, I think that's more likely that you will get a sequel, but it'll be in the form of a show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the show back in the day on Disney XD.
Right, and it's on Disney Plus now, the animated show. But I think it's very possible, and I think it actually will happen, that you do either get a Disney Plus series on Tron or a Disney Plus original movie of Tron. I think it'll more likely be a series. But I mean, look, they're going back to their older properties now in Greenlight and stuff. They just did that with Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
So I think, there's enough people that still like Tron that they could make a show. Maybe if it's 6 episodes, you bring the same director back, have him direct all the episodes.
He's the director for that.
I think he'll do it. He talked about it recently.
I don't know.
I think he'll do it. For Disney Plus?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, these aren't like, these are pretty big shows, so I think he'll do it. I think Garrett Hedlund will come back in a supporting role, probably. Maybe the lead. I might be fine with him coming back as the lead of the show.
He better come back.
But yeah.
Ooh,
he's dating Emma Roberts, by the way.
Forrest Gump's one where I come close.
Ooh. To crying?
Yeah.
Didn't do it for me.
Couple scenes there. Didn't do it. The movie sucks too.
Shrek.
You want a sequel?
No, I came close to crying. Yeah. I want to see. Yeah, I want a Shrek sequel.
You come close to crying in Shrek.
What?
When did you come close to crying?
I was joking. I want the sequel.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Shrek 1 and 2 are really solid films. I don't know, like, there's apparently Shrek haters now. I've came across that, like, oh, Shrek was never that good. And what are you talking about? Shrek 1 and 2 were great. Especially Shrek 2. 3 is where it fell off. 3 wasn't very good. I didn't really like it. And then they made the 4th one too, which was just awful. And now, DreamWorks, they're talking about making a new Shrek movie with Illumination maybe, because they're owned by Universal now. They don't know yet. Is this going to be a continuation? Is it going to be a Shrek 5? That's why I included it, because they don't really know. I hope that it is, but it could be, and it probably was more likely that it's going to be a reboot and it's going to be with a different animation style. And I think that's all bad. I don't think you should do that. Make a Shrek 5. Eddie Murphy, bring him back. Mike Myers. Cameron Diaz, if she wants to. If not, you could easily recast. But Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy.
Isn't she retired?
She is, but I mean, if you made Annie as one of your last movies, you'd probably retire.
Is she retired, or she just isn't doing anything?
She's retired. That's that's what she said. But so was Joe Pesci, and then he came back for The Irishman. So I mean,
Joe Pesci owed a favor
for my movie.
What?
Joe Pesci owed
so Daniel did back.
Well, Cameron Diaz owes Shrek some favors. Okay. Yeah. Let's make it happen. Shrek 5. Don't even, go back to the roots, make a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Don't even call it Shrek 5. Call it Shrek something else. Not Shrek 5 something either. I don't know. Like Shrek Forever After, Don't do something stupid, the title. Maybe even just call it Shrek.
Don't do that. Something. It gotta be something else.
I'd rather be something else, but don't call it Shrek 5. Just bringing people back, though. I want to see Donkey again. Puss in Boots. Yeah, let's see it. I have one more movie on here.
I got a few, but some of them I don't really care about. I got Sicario 2. I like to see a Sicario 3.
I don't think so.
I don't care what you think.
But I didn't think Sicario 2 was going to happen, so. But that movie came out in 2018. So.
Yeah, something like that. I think, yeah.
So if they did a 3-year thing, it would be 2021.
Well, it could be 2022 with all this going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the first one. I like the second one a lot.
The second one was okay. I need to rewatch it again. because I love the first one. It's 5 out of 5 for me. But the second one just I didn't like it as much. But it's a different style of film, you know.
Second one was 4.5 for me.
Yeah, definitely was not that high for me. I think it was 3.5.
3, yeah, I think.
I do remember when they were talking about it, and I can't remember who it was when the second one came out, but they were saying if they made a third one, they were going to bring Emily Blunt back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 3.5. So I would be excited for that.
Yeah. I have that one, and then I have Mad Max Fury Road. I want a sequel.
Nope.
You'll watch your mouth.
You'll get the prequel instead with different actors.
I'll get both.
Well, that's his plan, right? He wants to make this and then the sequel eventually.
If Warner Brother pays up like they're supposed to.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Bell passed out.
He said, I'm done. He said, Mad Max sucked.
Yeah, I fell asleep too.
Fell asleep in it.
Got some
Horrible.
Chipotle.
Is that what movie you're going to put for the challenge? Movie
That I
you
fell
doze,
asleep? Yeah, probably.
movie you doze off?
Either that or Clash of the Titans.
Nice.
That was in theaters and I fell asleep.
I don't know
Always-
of any movie where I've just fallen asleep.
I always fall asleep during Spectre.
I got bored, but I didn't fall asleep. Like, there's only been one movie that I've actually fell asleep in a theater, and that was Clash of the Titans.
Nice.
I fell asleep in Forever My Girl.
And now this and Clash of the, like that was, you know, I was younger then too, and that was like we were sitting on the third row from the screen. I remember it was like opening night, yeah.
That's
And I was
2010.
like, yeah. Long day at school, I guess. I don't know. I was just like, fuck this movie, dude. It was awful. I remember, I didn't fall asleep for long, but I fell asleep and then I woke back up and there was just like crabs like fighting on screen and shit, and I was just like, oh
Nice.
man, is it dinner time? Which in 2010, my dinner was probably 2 bites of food.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably one piece of crap.
And I also have Gremlins on here, which I've never seen Gremlins 2.
Good.
But I was just looking through movies like the 80s and different stuff, and I'm like, yeah, why don't they bring Gremlins back? Just seems like a easy moneymaker that they haven't really. I don't. Why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
I like it.
You like the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
But that's the only ones I have down here. What else do you got on your list?
I have like Alita. Like I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to that. And then the only other one I have besides Alita, I don't know if I do want a sequel or not, would be Joker.
No, I'm good.
I know. You're missing out, dude.
Not bad, but I don't like it.
Because the thing is, like, I don't think anything in the Joker happened. Is why I'm kind of hesitant about
Then
it.
why do you like that movie?
It's so good. That's why I love it.
Nothing happened.
Because he's not the Joker. That's what I love about it.
Like you want to see it because like you have some like theories in your head and you kind of just want some.
But yeah, that's
You want,
the thing.
you want
I
some
don't
question
think
answer.
I don't think anything in the movie happened besides him just in there talking. It's all in his brain.
So he's not the Joker.
I think he could be the Joker, but he's not. You think he's the Joker?
Bless you.
I don't
I
understand.
think
The movie's called Joker, isn't it?
he's not the Joker.
So okay, let me get this straight.
I think
So-
that was just to sell tickets, get people in.
So are you saying that this guy's actually just a mental patient
Yes.
in Arkham in the 80s?
Yeah.
Where Thomas Wayne actually still lives, so he just included him in the story?
In his brain. I think if he got out, he could become the Joker. But at this point, when he's talking to his mom in his brain, like when he's talking about being in the mental hospital, I think he's still in the hospital. Like there's so many clues in that movie that points to him not being out. None of that movie happened.
So why do you want a sequel?
Because I want to know what actually happens.
Like, but the whole first movie wouldn't matter.
If he gets out and becomes the Joker.
See, I don't think that would even happen. So you're saying they would make a sequel, and what you're saying is that they would make the sequel and that it would show him getting out of prison and all that stuff in the first movie was in his head, and this movie's that him becoming the actual Joker.
It could be.
I feel like people will get too confused.
People are already confused because they think he's the Joker.
Well, he is.
No, he's not.
In terms of the movie, he is the Joker.
No, he's not the Joker. That's why I told you need to rewatch the movie. None of it happened. He's not the Joker.
That's on your theory that none of it happened.
None of it did happen. There's so many clues.
I don't know. Just wasn't for me, man.
You need to go rewatch it with
and
that.
I agree with you, though, in terms of, like, they just slapped the title on their Joker to get people in the seats.
Yeah.
And that's part of my problem with it.
Because I've never...
It's a Joker movie.
Well, I've never in any Batman... whatever, I've never heard to the Joker refer to himself as the Joker. Like, that's always something that's always been, this and that, oh, it's Joker. Like, but in his brain, he wants people to call him Joker. But the big clue is the clocks, in case you're wondering. The clocks, the way Arkham looks inside his brain compared to the way it really looks.
How's that different?
In his mind, like the story, like when he goes there, it's all ratty, run down, really grayish. But when you see him at the very end, it's really bright, well maintained. It's not anything close to what he imagined it being. What fits in the theory, it's not what he actually sees. I'm telling you got to rewatch it with the idea that none of it happened. You can't trust him as a narrator to tell the story.
No, and I see what you're saying, but that doesn't make me like it any better.
You'll watch it and you'll like it.
Because like if none of it happened, if none of the movie happened and it's all him just telling that lie.
It's all a joke, dude. You wouldn't get it.
I get it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like it. You're calling him the Joker.
You would.
After what he just said, I might give it a chance.
None of that movie happened.
Did you just watch it today?
No, like I said, I was going to.
Oh, okay.
Well, watch the movie and then watch like movies that support the theory or videos that support the theory.
I mean, we can have a conversation about it for an idea.
So good. The clocks are a big giveaway, like the different themes. Yeah, don't make that rat face.
Shit rats. We'll do a free pour episode on it coming up. How about that?
Yeah. Well, you got like 16 more A24 movies.
Yeah.
So it'll be about what, like July?
We're supposed to finish the A24 movies. The first, either the end of July, beginning of, end of June, beginning of July, somewhere around there.
Because you had something July 4th. We're doing Rocky 4. We stopped, or no? What were we doing? Something July 4th. You changed it.
I don't know yet. I'm not going to commit to anything while we're recording.
But I know there's a lot of A24 movies still left.
Yeah, we have a lot of A24 movies to get through.
I'll get back to those sometime.
Man, They got me. I got in the rough spot.
Well, you did it the wrong way, dude. I told you.
Yeah, but I don't know any other movies that I would really want to see sequels to.
That was the only ones I had.
Maybe Inception.
I was looking at Nolan's movie because I was thinking originally, and I would definitely be excited about this, but I don't know. I mean, it's probably better left alone. It's like The Dark Knight 4.
I don't want it now. Back then, maybe.
I mean, if they announced it that they were doing it, I'd be super excited. But I mean, you know, you have all this other stuff's happening. So by the time, even if you got through the Pattinson trilogy, that you would make this movie, go back to it.
20 years later.
It's way too past it. I don't want a Batman Beyond, which I know.
How dare you?
You want really bad.
I don't know what your disrespect is. That's exactly what we need to do with Batman.
Maybe after the Pattinson trilogy is over, maybe you can make a Batman Beyond with Christian Bale coming back.
That's what Batman should be in the future. You've already seen Batman over and over and over again.
See, what I want, and I think Ben Affleck's version was the perfect one to do this. Is you start this new one, him older. You could have given us an older Batman trilogy like that with Ben Affleck as Batman, and then I want him to pass the mantle to Dick Grayson and have Dick Grayson become Batman on screen.
Oh,
that's what I want to see.
Oh,
because there's so much. He's such a good character, Dick Grayson. The stuff that he's went through with Batman as Robin, then became Nightwing, and then living in Batman's shadow, and then taking all of that and making him Batman for a trilogy would have been really cool.
Man, did you not watch Batman Beyond as a kid?
Oh, I didn't. God, I was like, this doesn't look like Batman to me.
Man, you.
Why is the Joker's face green?
That's not the Joker. God.
Well, that's what I saw when I looked at the poster as a kid. I was like, fuck this movie.
God, man. See? You're like, oh, this is not. This one looks terrible.
Yep.
That's Blight.
Don't care.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Nice.
Yikes.
Judi Dench can play him in the movie.
This video's over.
This video's over. Thanks for watching, guys.